Alright, just to let y'all know, I'm giving away RELL's tester. All y'all gotta do is go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's very important to be subscribed. That will not let you claim if you're not subscribed. And join my Discord server down below. You have to follow those two simple steps and you have a chance of getting yourself RELL's tester. I'm giving away 2 gold subscriptions right now, so make sure y'all go ahead and follow those steps and you guys have a chance to get RELL's tester. Anyway, let's get right into the news and information. Alright, so good job. So basically in today's video, I'm gonna let y'all know every single thing you guys missed in the RELL's trailer and basically what you guys can actually learn from the RELL's trailer. Basically, it was pretty much a yap session, so I'm gonna be summarizing it down to basically the important details and let you guys know what came out in this trailer and what's gonna be going on in RELL's. I'm not gonna lie, bro, they dragged hard, bro, but I come through, bro. I watched the entire thing and I'm gonna get y'all with the most important details. Okay, so the first thing they introduced was pretty much crafting. Now, crafting, as y'all can see by the screen, everything was made out of wood, but they said that that is going to change. There's going to be different crafting materials, and basically crafting, I'll get back more on that later, but there's also enchanting that you could craft with. It's kind of weird, but as y'all can see, that's the crafting system on the screen. It's pretty self-explanatory how crafting works. Other games like Arcane Odyssey have crafting, and yeah, it's pretty similar to that. Also, a thing that you will recognize is that this game is very similar to Arcane Odyssey when it comes to the boat mechanics, but we'll get into that later. Alright, obviously, the next thing they went over was actually enchants. It is on the screen right now. That's how enchants actually look like right over there. Very simple. You have to craft the enchant and then put it on the weapon. Very basic, very simple. That's how you craft an enchant. Anyway, on to the next part. Alright, so next up we got blueprints. Now, blueprints are actually for ship parts. As you can see, that's how the blueprints look like. Basically, you get these from chests, as you can see kind of in the background, because the opacity is kind of low on the AI, so you guys can see the chest in the background. You basically get these blueprints from chests and they can be used on ships and other things like that to create ship parts. And the ship editor is actually really cool. It is my favorite part of this teaser, so we're gonna get into that right after this. Something else that they actually didn't mention that I thought was pretty cool is that it has NPCs. So as you can see, this girl is telling to this dude, the old well needs a new bucket. Basically, this is an NPC, and there are NPCs walking around all over the islands, except for the wildlife areas, which actually not NPCs, but NPC animals spawn there, which is actually very cool in my opinion. It makes the game feel way more alive, and I actually felt, kind of like hyped up when I saw the NPCs, even though it is something small and kind of silly to get hyped up about. I did get kind of hyped up to see the NPCs because they do make the game feel, kind of alive and kind of interactive. Other than the actual players, you can actually interact with NPCs that walk around the map. Next thing I want to talk about is actually the mount shop. So basically, the mounts all come in the shop. Now, they did say that this is probably going to change because you can tame some of the mounts, but basically those are the mounts. If you guys want to see how the mounts look like in detail, I won't be going over that in this because it's kind of just a summary, but basically you guys can actually find the mounts in the actual sneak itself. I actually do recommend you guys actually go to the video and check out the mounts. I'll try to put up a timestamp for where the mounts actually are in the actual video, but the mounts are actually very cool. Okay, so the next part is actually the boat crafting system. I did mention this is my favorite system that I've seen in this movie, kind of sneak thing, but basically as you can see, there is this is the crew. So this actually does have to do something with the boats. I know you guys will see in a second, but basically this is the crew right here. So there are built-in logos that you guys could use with the crew, but there are also logos that are not built in, that are external, that you could actually import yourself. Again, very similar to Arcane Odyssey, which you guys will see in a lot of this kind of sneaks, is the Arcane Odyssey does probably have the best bow system that's out right now. And yeah, basically this game does kind of try to replicate that bow system, which I do like, but also dislike at the same time. I want to play a new bow system, but this system is very similar to Arcane Odyssey. But also another cool thing is that you could actually change your clothes depending on your crew outfit, your crew color. So basically, if you have an outfit on, you could actually click on it and then click change to crew color, and basically what that will do is make it your crew color, which is actually very interesting in my opinion, and actually very cool because you could kind of match up with all your friends that are in your crew and stuff like that, and it's just very cool in my opinion. The next thing I want to talk about is actually the boat system. As you guys can see on the screen right here, you could actually change everything for completely free without blueprints on the games like Arcane Odyssey, where you actually need blueprints to actually change up your ship, add new cannons, things like that. There are specific parts you need blueprints for example, a new engine which makes your ship into a motor ship, but that is besides the point. So basically the things that you get for free are basically the front, the rear, the deck. You could also change the middle and the rear. You could change colors and things of that nature. Now, I did mention you could actually use blueprints to change the type of boat you have. So you could go from a normal boat to a motorboat, and from a motorboat to a normal boat, and etc. The boat system does look actually really cool, and especially the combat system, which we'll get into right now. So the combat system is very similar to that of the likes of Arcane Odyssey, in the sense that basically when you get on the ship, you can basically click a button and the ship just moves, and you could fight on the ship while it is moving and actually get off, control the cannons yourself. So you could be basically a one-man army on your ship. I'm very excited to see the videos that people are going to be doing with ship combat. It's going to be very cool to see. I'm not that big of a ship combat person myself, but this actually might make me get into ship combat more. The ship combat does look really fun. It is similar to that of Arcane Odyssey, which you guys didn't know I used to play a lot, so I should be pretty familiar with this ship kind of system. They also said in the middle of the live stream that you could be you're actually able to travel across the water with mounts, which is probably faster than the ships, but you are more vulnerable while using mounts. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna talk about is gonna be the prison system. So the prison system is actually pretty simple. Basically, the first level is when you get first caught and your bounty is the lowest. Basically, you get sent to the mines, and the mines, I believe you do actually get to keep your resources. So going to the mines isn't actually that bad. The second is actually the jail itself. Pretty self-explanatory, it's a jail. And then the highest level is impaled down, which you ought to know is where they keep all the highest criminals in One Piece, because that's basically where all the admirals hang out. So yeah, that's basically where they keep all the highest admirals. And I believe Marines are going to be able to arrest people, like players, for doing something wrong, like they have a bounty and stuff like that, and actually get to keep the money. Some sort of bounty system will be in place, and it actually does sound really, really cool. But yeah, that's basically the major points in the RELL movie, and basically everything that you might have missed in the RELL movie. Thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all did enjoy, make sure go ahead, drop a like and subscribe. This video did kind of like, you know, put me out of breath because I had to run to supersonic speeds. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.